Make the ground shake.
Hello, welcome to Drone Crazy's first drone review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Dronium 3 made by Protocol in New York. What it comes with in the package are these two bump guards. And what you do is if these things get damaged, you can put on new ones. You would screw them on. There's a little screw right there. You unscrew that and put it through here. And then if one of the propellers ever breaks, you can take them off with this screwdriver it comes with. And you screw it off and put the new one on. It's very handy. And also another thing it comes with is this SD card because it has a little camera on it and you can film with it. And if you want to see the video, if you want to watch the video on your computer, it comes with this little SD card that slides in right there. And once it's in, it'll store it on there. And when you take it out, it actually comes with this little USB stick and it has a little hole at the back where it might not be easy to see on camera, but you slide it in. I think that's the right way. Oh no, this way. You slide it in, then take this off and stick it into your computer. And then you can see it on your computer. Okay. And this is the battery it comes with. It's kind of difficult to put in because you have to open that, stick this in, stick that in, and then slide it in, which it's hard to slide it in. That's just a little thing I don't like about this drone. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And it's definitely meant for outdoors. And most drones, when you plug it in, it'll just turn on, but this one has an on and off switch. So when you flick that to on, it'll turn on. And so that's how the battery works. And to charge it, you're gonna have to need this cable. You're gonna have to need one of these cables for it to plug into. And then you plug it into the wall and it will charge. And that's how the battery works. This is the Dronium 3 remote. It has an antenna that can bend, two buttons at the top, two joysticks, one for moving forward and backward, and one for moving forward and backward, and one for going up and down. Then obviously it has an on and off switch. Then it has like little calibration things. Like if it's going back a bit, you push these forward. It has 4 buttons down here. These are not buttons, they're just some sort of decoration. So this, the starting sequence is you turn it on, wait for 2 beeps, and then go up and down on the speed one. Then click calibration, and then it'll calibrate. And what you do is you see those 2 blue lines there? Those 2 blue lines, you turn both of them to go to the 2 blue lines, and then your drone will turn on. If it's like about to crash and you want the engines to just shut off, if you do this, it'll just make it slow down. Because if it's going like really fast like that, it's not gonna land. So what you do is you see those 2 red lines right there? Yeah. You flip them both to the 2 red lines, and that'll just completely shut off the engines. And so when you turn it on, if you press takeoff landing, that button right there that says takeoff and landing, if you press that, it'll just automatically take off. And if it's flying and you press it, it'll automatically land on its own, which is really cool. If you press this button, it'll start the video, press it again, and it'll end the video. Photo, this is to take a photo. And this button is is not way too normal, but this button is fairly normal. So what this button does, if you hold it down and go forward, right, down, or left, it'll do a flip. So if you hold it and go forward, it'll do a front flip. Hold it and go right, it'll do a right flip. Hold it and go left, it'll do a left flip, and hold it and go back, and it'll do a back flip. This button you don't always see on every drone. It's the speed button. When you're flying it and you're trying to like fly it walking home from the park, and you're like, oh, it's going so slow, and you have to walk like, and you want it to speed up, you press this button, and if you hear 2 beeps, that means it's on medium speed, which just makes it tilt forward a bit more and gives it more forward thrust, so it'll go a bit faster. And if you hear it, press it again, and hear 3 beeps, that means it's on maximum speed, which is like running speed. And then after you hear 3 beeps and press it again, it'll go back to 1 beep. And then that's the slowest. So that's how the speed button works. And if you want to see live feed from the drone's camera, just go in and to your phone or iPod and turn it on. Okay. Okay, pretend you're starting now. So now we've got the battery in, and if you want to like connect your iPod to the thing, if you just put it there, it's not going to stay. So what you do is you take this and open it and pull it open, and stick your phone or iPod in there, and then you see the antenna, just stick this ring on the back onto the antenna, like that. And then go into settings, and it'll make its own Wi-Fi source called Dronium 3, and it'll eventually connect. Okay, there, it's connected. And then you can go to its app, the app, which is called Dronium 3, and it'll have the little, then click that arrow, and then it'll see, like, now we can see the iPod. And yeah, that's how it works, the camera. So let's shut this off. So that's how the remote works. And the last segment we're going to be doing is the size of the remote and drone. Itself is about 1 foot by 1 foot, so 12 inches, 30 centimeters. Same with width and length, so about 1 foot squared. And then measuring from the top of the antenna, it's about 20 centimeters, which is 9 inches long. And that's the size of the remote. And one thing I didn't mention is that this drone doesn't, you might think all these propellers are exactly the same, but you can't see it on camera. But there's 2 little A's on the back of these props. And on the back of these, there's 2 little B's on the back. So it runs on 2 different kinds of propellers. So the B's go diagonal from each other and the A's go diagonal from each other. So if you're putting them on, that's how you have to put them on, like BBAA, like that. And that's the review of the Dronium 3. Thanks for watching.